to become what you could never become by yourself. God is not just concerned with you doing. God is concerned with you becoming. God doesn't just give you grace so you can accomplish. He gives you grace so you can transform, which is why people are frustrated with you, because they used to you doing. They not used to you being. So the fact that 2026 is the year that you ain't doing as much, but you becoming much, they don't know what to do with you. My God, this ain't the year you're gonna see me a lot. I am not working as hard as I work so I can be seen. I am working so I can disappear. Paul says, I begged him to take it away. I begged him not to give it to me. He says, but then he told me, my grace is all you need. My power, look at this, it's on the screen, works best in weakness. Can you underline that for your notes? Because I told you, you're not defeated, you're just weak. The problem with weakness is that you define weakness based off the culture. So you know this, if somebody tell you you're weak, that's an insult. Ooh, that was good. Thank you, God. That was really good. That was really good. What does the devil do? I'm gonna talk slow for my note takers so you can put this in your notes. He is the author of confusion. Okay? Ooh, I'm finna run. This is getting me excited. He is the author of confusion, which means his superpower is what? Confusing. If you are the author of lies, that means you do what? If you are the author of mess, that means you do what? If you are the author of confusion, that means you do what? So what does he confuse? Definitions. He confuses definitions. This is why he makes Judah, which is praise, close to Judas. If Judah was Old Testament, which means it came first, which means praise, out of every person he could have picked to betray Jesus, why would he pick Judas? Because it's close enough to Judah. Because praise is sincere, but when you praise the wrong stuff, it becomes betrayal. So he's the author of confusion. This is what he says. I need you to catch this. He says, so what I'm going to do that they're not going to realize is make them stop being who God called them to be, not because they don't trust God, but because of what is defined by where they live. So if I make the definition of weakness an insult, when they see it biblically, they will apply a earthly definition to a spiritual term. So if I walk up to you as a man and say, boy, you weak, first thing you do is get offended. But what you should have said was, but when I'm weak. He confuses. He confuses. So when you hear a preacher say give, you hear what the culture says, which is to lose. So when you put an earthly definition on a spiritual term, you think I'm not losing it. When God is trying to tell you, if you're bold enough to lose it, it'll come back. Good measure. Press down. And so he says, my grace is all you need. Paul was weak, not defeated. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because weakness says, I need help. Defeat says, it's over. So many of you, because you are applying earthly definitions to weakness, when you feel weak, you assume it's over. When what your spirit is really saying is, hey, heaven, I need some help. All right, I'm gonna do a road check real quick. Where my strong saints at? Throw your hands up. Now, who's strong enough to say, Pastor, I'm weak right now? I throw both hands up. I don't care what you think about me. How you the pastor of the church talking about you weak because I'm just like you. God sometimes puts you through things to expose your dependency. He wants to get you to a point. See, I'm getting ahead of myself. Paul says, I need help. Help. H, put this in your notes. H and help. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. You cannot receive what you refuse to admit you need. That's heavy. That's heavy. Help. You cannot receive what you refuse to admit you need. God, I need strength. Confess it. God, I need patience. Confess it. God, I need wisdom. Confess it. Confess it. That's critical. That's why James 4:6 says, and he gives grace generously. As the scriptures say, God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. I'm gonna let you walking around, because he's the author. Come on, class. He's the author. And what does he confuse? Definitions. Number 2, Leslie, if you're hearing me, please put this in the notes. This is really good. He confuses definitions. Number 2, he confuses roles. This is crazy. This all off the top. He confuses definitions, 1. Number 2, he confuses roles. He makes you live according to definitions that are earthly, not biblical. And he makes you assume responsibilities that are not yours. Jesus Christ.